Iris, did you finish the work that I gave you? You better have, or you'll be fired. You old grandma. Hi, Karen. I'm sorry, what was it that you asked me to do? Are you serious? I guess it's true that once you turn 65, your memory deteriorates significantly. I told you to go clean the office kitchen. Have you forgotten already? Isn't it your job to clean up the office kitchen this week? I thought I said that to you earlier when you asked me. No! My job is your job. I'm not sure if I follow what you are saying. I don't expect an old grandma like you to understand how this works. Why did the company hire an old, useless person like you in the first place? Starting a new job at the age of 65 is such a joke. You shouldn't even bother applying for jobs. I know that my age bothers you, Karen. Especially since I'm new, and I'm 40 years older than you. Yeah, I can't believe I have to babysit someone who is older than my parents. What is wrong with this company? That is just how it is sometimes. But I think there is a misunderstanding. You are not my supervisor or anything, Karen. Misunderstanding? I joined the company before you did. So technically, you do work for me. It's true that you may have seniority over me, but that doesn't mean I work for you. Just think about what you're saying. You're being unreasonable. Unreasonable? Clearly, you don't understand. This is why companies shouldn't hire old grandmas like you. You can't even do your job without me. What do you mean? Old people like you just don't know how to use computers. That's why I always have to help you. Well, I honestly don't recall you helping me at all. You incompetent and forgetful sack of wrinkles. Just do as you're told. Or why don't you just quit already? I don't have any problems with using the computer at work. That's what you think. But that's not how I see it. Which is why I give you some of my tasks as well for practice. You should thank me. I'm not following. I'm saying that you don't know how to use the computer. So just do as I ask, okay? It's not like you're qualified to do anything else anyways. Karen, you're being rude. And I was given my own tasks to do that keep me quite busy. You can't just push your work onto me. I wasn't. I was showing you how to do your job. You should be grateful. Grateful? I don't remember you showing me anything, as a matter of fact. That's because you're old. And forgetful. I'm just being honest. I tried my best to teach you. But I guess you just don't see it that way. Teaching? Yeah, I still don't know what you're talking about. This is precisely why I hate dealing with old people like you. Have some respect for your supervisor. I showed you where everything was in the office, didn't I? You forgot about that too? That I remember. But it was just that one time. Plus, I don't know if I would consider that as teaching. How have you lived this long and not understood the meaning of that word? You lack basic common sense. Is that right? Whatever. Anyway, what was it that you wanted to tell me? I wasted a lot of my precious time showing you how to do things. So you'll have to pay me for my time. What? Just $500 for now is fine. You should be able to afford that, right? Why do I have to pay you? Because I taught you so many things. Education isn't free, you know. We're not living in communist Russia. But anyway, training at this company is free. Why do I have to pay you? Because you are incompetent. It's a hassle to teach someone like you. And stressful, too. But I still try regardless. So pay up. If you don't pay me by the next payday, I'll tell the CEO that you're a hopeless employee. Are you threatening me? That's what you get for starting a new job at the age of 65. You were probably so terrible at your previous job that you couldn't save up enough money to retire. That's why you have no choice but to work at your age. Is that what you think of me? Well, I don't care about what you think, but I'm not paying you anything. Aren't you stubborn? If you don't want to pay, then quit. It's not like you're the one calling the shots around here. Watch that mouth of yours. We don't need you here. If you were gone tomorrow, no one would even notice. So just quit already. Well, I was hired as a board member, so... What? You really don't know, do you? Well, now you do. Maybe don't be so arrogant in the future. What do you mean you were hired as a board member? I retired from my previous company with a distinguished reputation. I wasn't a nobody like you carelessly assumed. Your CEO, Virginia, asked me personally to come join this company. So that's why I am here. The CEO asked you personally? I was originally looking forward to my retirement life. But working here has turned out to be pretty fun too. I'm confused. By the way, I worked in the IT industry for my entire career. So I think I know a thing or two about computers. I'm not buying it. A grandma like you was hired as a board member? That is ridiculous. The company asked me to join and to help them improve its operations. You call me old, but most of the board members are my age. The youngest one being in his 50s. I mean, yeah, I can see that. You look down on me because I'm old. But actually, I'm not just older than you. I'm also your boss. Who's the one that doesn't have common sense? It's not about common sense. I didn't know, so it wasn't my fault. Don't try to avoid the problem here. You really need to watch your manners when you talk to people. I'm 40 years older than you. You should at least have some respect for people that are significantly older than you. But I thought you were just a part-time employee. That is not an excuse. It doesn't matter what you think. You need to learn your business manners. I have manners. I've been working here for 2 years already. I know what to say and what not to say. So you thought you could get away with being rude to me, just because you thought that I was a part-time employee? That's how the world works. I thought it was finally my time. Well, I won't say that kind of stuff to you anymore. That is, if you really are a board member. I see. So you change how you act based on the person's status. No, I don't. That is not true at all. It sure seems that way. You only respect me now because you know I am your boss. But before that, you looked down on me. Not to mention that you treated me terribly. That's not true. This is just a misunderstanding. I think maybe I wasn't clear. Looks like we need to properly train our employees. What? You've really helped me, though. What are you talking about? The reason why I was hired in the first place is to terminate employees like you, Karen, and to focus on employee training and development. So you are the perfect example. What do you mean, employees like me? What are you trying to say? Employees that lack skills in business etiquette. What? Me? Who else? I'm talking about you. I suspect that you may have also lied to the company. What's with the accusation? What did I lie about? The company hired you because of your Spanish skills, but you refused to go to the international department. Isn't that a bit weird? What is so weird about that? I don't think it is weird at all. I just thought I was more suitable for the administration role. Is that so? Well then, I'll make sure to transfer you to international sales. What? You can put your Spanish skills to good use there. Wait, let's not make any rash decisions here. Why is that? Don't tell me that you actually lied about your Spanish skills just to get into the company. Of course not. It's just a bit sudden, that's all. Plus, I like working as an administrator. It's not like you're doing your job anyway. You just throw your tasks onto other people, and then play on your phone all day. So basically, you're not working at all. No, that's not true. You got it all wrong. I've been observing you for the past month, but your messages today confirmed my analysis of you. No need to explain anymore. What do you mean, analysis? I still can't believe that you asked me to pay you. Wait, you've misunderstood. That was just a joke. A joke? Well, it seemed like a well-thought-out joke. I wouldn't be surprised if you tried that with other people. Of course not! I wouldn't actually do such a thing. Well, we will find out the truth about your Spanish skills when we transfer you to international sales. Wait, what? If we find out that you don't have any Spanish skills, I'm afraid you will be forced to leave voluntarily. You mean I would have to quit? But I finally found a job. It's easy work and the environment is great. I don't want to quit. You are in this situation because of that attitude of yours. If you don't want to leave, then you better start doing your work. This is what you get for skipping your work duties. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean what I said. Please forgive me. I don't want to get transferred to a different department. You don't have to worry if you actually have the skills. Skills? If you're not up for the task, then I'm afraid you're done at this company. Now you know what it's like to be on the other end. I look forward to your performance. Karen was bullying Iris because of her old age. She even went so far as to try and blackmail Iris, telling her she'd get her fired if she didn't pay her. However, Karen got herself in trouble, and she almost got fired herself. To be honest, Karen got off very lightly considering what she did. In the end, Karen was transferred to international sales, but as expected, she didn't have any Spanish skills. It was a big problem as she lied about her skills to get into the company. She was asked to either leave the company voluntarily or to work on improving her own skills. As a result, she started from the bottom and was given the most basic tasks and chores to do. She was also assigned to a new section with a very strict boss. Furthermore, she started taking Spanish lessons at her own expense. Karen was desperately trying to improve her Spanish skills and to prove herself at work. Iris was very pleased with her own contribution to the company. The company also praised Iris for her outstanding work. The employee training and development project will continue in the office. Iris is confident in her ability to bring good change to the company, namely to transform unmotivated employees to productive ones, which will then result in an overall increase in the company's performance.